Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.
I mean, you talk about strong starts. That's about as good as they could have hoped for. A 12-3 scoreline. Incredible performance from them so far.
How impactful he is, but here's his time to show it. 3 players coming through. Has the pistol, the flashbangs in. It's Device in the back lines. 1 kill coming in. Majeski's there with another, and it's Device holding on. And Astralis absolutely decimate Cloud9, and that is a great pistol for them to win. You know, has a great position inside the middle. The flashbang through. Tarek sees that no one's holding long, so pressure's up towards that side of the map. Dupree, he's first to strike. Astralis are looking good. At Device finds the second. And it's down to Rush, FNS, and Automatic. And 3 versus 5. Automatic playing inside of the smokes. He's been doing this throughout the entire game so far. On the edge of this one, doesn't spot anybody out, but Glaive's looking at this smoke. He knows it's a possibility that Automatic could walk around this, so it's just a stalemate really between these 2 players. And as soon as that smoke dissipates, Glaive made a lot of footsteps. The flashbang keeps him alive for momentarily, but it's Automatic to find that headshot, and it will be a 4 versus 3. Astralis still with the man advantage, but it's beginning to look a little bit weaker. Flashbang through, Automatic, another kill, and that's Device going down. And this is looking a little bit scary, but Majest from the pit, he always makes the difference. Dupree with that MP9 actually going to go down, so it falls on the Automatic. A 1 versus 2. And he's going to go down to Majest, who picks up the quad kill in the end. So great performance from Majest inside of that pit, starting things off as he means to go on. Be poised and ready for this one. FNS gets run through, but it's a kill. Glaive goes down. A great play from Cloud9, taking that first opening. Astralis have to jiggle up their defense a little bit here. 1 inside the pit, of course. C9. Cautious of overcommitting, and understandably so. I mean, you don't want to give away the man advantage, because obviously you fought so hard to get it back into a 4 versus 4, so you don't want to give anything away. That Molotov goes down inside of the pit. Flashbang, it's a kill from Dupree, holding the fort on the A-bomb site. Another kill coming in, and the duo. Astralis, they're able to shut them all down, and Zipnix, he wants some kills, and Dupree taking it.
As soon as possible, they're going to go quickly down B, but look at the nade. So much damage done. This is going to be over. Oh, 2 kills with the incendiary. I'm surprised he's even picking up the AWP on the T side. It can be quite difficult to use, but the push comes in, and Glaive nearly shuts it down. Skadoodle eventually gets the trade up close with the AWP. Another kill for Rush, but it's still Astralis holding the line. They keep a man advantage. Skadoodle still has this AWP though, and as he peeks in towards A-Long, this next kill is crucial. If Zipnix takes him down, this should be the end of the round, and there it is. It's all on Tarek.
Things down again, and Cloud9 have got a good bit of man control, but it's Majeski again. It's so difficult to get out of that position when he's there. 2 kills come in, and it's all on to FNS. He's found 2 so far. He's having a decent game actually, so he begins to make his way through. And on the spot is Majeski. Default position, FNS decides to make his way back towards long. He's stuck in between a rock and a hard place right now. Astralis will be there to even out the scoreline. FNS just trying to grab ahead, but Majeski again, great plays from him, shutting them all down as they come out of apartments, and it must be frustrating if you're Cloud9.
But here we go, round 26, Cloud9 back to a bye, but they really need this win, and look at the aggression, the spray does so much damage! Magis gets all 3 frags, and this round is already over and done with.
Yeah, this was a crucial round for Cloud9, and they all get shut down. 1 player, 3 kills. You got Majesk into the mix towards that side of the map. It's never going to be easy, and that's oh my goodness, that flick from Device is just incredible. Falls back into the bomb site, goes for seconds, able to land a good amount of damage, but it's not. Rush stays alive, and the skin of his teeth really, down to 10 HP. Majesk will dispense with him. Bite the bait. Well, Glaive has got aggressive, so he hears a lot of information on the edge of this smoke.
There's 15 seconds.
They have to make their way quickly to Glaive. If he finds more than one here, if he finds the bomb planter, it's over. And there goes Skadoodle. A second from Glaive through the smoke, and that is the bomb. It's over. Device catches out another, and it's all on the Automatic, but there's no time, and that is it. Astralis 16-13. Cloud9, they leave it too late, but a valiant effort. I mean, that first half, 12-3. They posted way more rounds than anybody expected.
Another timeout for FaZe. They might have to use them all in this first half just to get rounds on the board.
It does feel like it, and their individual brilliance, we saw Rain almost doing it. It's not quite pushed them far enough to ever clinch around or just close anything out. Train, it's a cruel mistress like that. It's very hard to have that individual kind of flair that you see
So close, and that gives up the game. Exist finds 1 kill, but the player in ladder, 8 seconds left of the clock. They've got to stick the plant, and Dupree is out here just to stop that. Guardian's holding him in place. They do get the bomb down, but a tenuous situation. They're surrounded. Zipnix is everywhere, jumping into the air, and Guardian waiting for this peek from Dupree. It hasn't happened just yet. He's toying, and Guardian baits out the shot.
You can't toy with Guardian. He's still an animal. Device is on 11 HP. The flash is excellent too. Guardian's got loose. Device, does he know it? He spots it now. They've both seen each other. The smoke left on Device. Guardian, cautious, careful. Device goes down, and it's Guardian to stem the bleed. 3 kills for him in this round. Addition to this, Rain does get tagged though this time, and Glaive now decides it's time to work forward. Good for 1, but he can't make much more of it. Zipnix gets pushed aside, and it is Rain being great at being such... Oh my god, Guardian. He's got all 3 just off to his left. The timing is everything now. The smoke's still up, of course. The bomb is planted. Rain and Carrigan can just focus on what they need to, but Guardian can be always that final killing blow. He spots out 1. When does he decide to go? Device just off to the left. He's got to play this to perfection. The timing might just be right. He turns around. Did Device see him? I don't think he did. Again, behind enemy eyes. Now he took out Rain. Oh my, it's a 1v2. This could be a disaster. Molotov goes in, Carrigan has to save the day, and he might have just done that. The Molotov continues to burn, no smoke to be had. And even with a true and utter tragedy, it will be FaZe with the round on the board.
Molotov flashbangs into the air. Zipnik's gonna lead the way. Nico trying to hold on. That's a nice 1-tap. And he gets more! All 3! He stopped him cold, but Device and Magic respond until just now. FaZe finishing off Nico's hard work.
Had the good start, had the good money. Very, very dominant, but now look at this aggression coming out. Exist. Oh my god, he is around every single one of them. He's just got around the back lines. This could be the downfall of this round if he can play this just right. 1 down, 2 down. That's the bomb gone loose. Exceptional work from Exist. Carrigan there in the back lines as well, and this is falling apart at the seams for Astralis. He is the man you do not want to be facing right now. What a play from him.
It's go time, and the op is trained in. Guardian, a shooting gallery for him. He's going to transition over, finds the follow-up, but they keep picking up the bomb as they go, and it does get planted right in the nick of time. Success for Astralis in this round.
Yeah, all their plans have been achieved, but for FaZe, it's 1 step closer as well.
Since Carrigan fell, there's Guardian out in the open. Magis just leisurely walks in, and that's the bomb that rolls down the ramp as well. They do pick it up, the safety of the smoke. That gives up the game a little bit.
Look at Exist though, straight away looking at that smoke. He's in that smoke, so he knows that no one's there anymore. He's passed the information back through. Oh, right out of the air, it's Rain with a denial. He is locking this one out, and it's just on Glaive. That was so big from Rain. This is looking like it's going to be 14-13. 2 kills is good, but it's certainly not enough. Bombs in the wrong position, and Glaive goes down. Cut off at the heels, it's Rain with an incredible round. 4 kills for him. They were well and truly ready. 30 seconds, they're leaving this right down to the wire for Astralis. This is going to be it. The smokes go up, it's going to be go time. Carrigan, Nico, Rain all on the front lines, and Rain, he's exceptional. He's doing everything he needs, and Nico right alongside him. It's going to be 15 for FaZe. 1 round between them now, and picking up that trophy. Glaive.
Again, wanting this clock down, which is crazy. They don't have the nades for an execute. They don't have the smokes or the flashbang. They just have 2. Here comes Glaive. He's going to lead the way out. There's 1 on top of the train. Carrigan gives up his position. Good trade, good find, but the ult being involved now, and now utility is the problem.
It's a 3v3, and it might not be for long. It's down to Glaive and Zipnix. It's FaZe at the helm with only 10 seconds remaining. Astralis are running out players, options, and time. It's Exist and Guardian to do it. It's FaZe Clan. Can you believe it? The Intel Extreme Masters Sydney champion, FaZe.
No one's moving from Renegades. They don't feel the fake at all. Glaive might be able to sneak in and wrap around Azza. Almost caught in the open. Ustillo is still here. Here's the pounce from Glaive. There's the timing. CC on a Nifty, and Ustillo watching absolutely nothing.
This is good. This is a really nice bit of impact from Astralis. A couple of issues here at Renegades kind of called their bluff very last second. Jacob spots out 1, but the information gathered both ways. Now it's down to JKS and Jacob to try and make this one look even cleaner for Renegades. Nice 12-2. That always looks pretty darn good, especially going to the final rounds of this half. So, Glaive outdoes him. Glaive, you just gonna wait it out? All right.
Wanted a fair fight.
Fair play. He does the job, and JKS knows he can't get this one out. Maybe they're aware of it this time. The flash comes in. It's a little too deep. No, it's perfect. It catches him, tags him, and they push him. Great work from dupreeh. Just going to barrel on in there. Now you can see Renegades getting a little worried here over by Pop. It suddenly dismantles the hold. The crossfire has been broken. And you suggested this rounds ago, but it seems it took a while for them to be able to get it to work so nicely.
Yeah, fool me once, and they caught on to it after that. Xyp9x waiting for that push. Read it coming, and they even know that Oz's in here, hunting him down. It did take a long time, but now it seems Astralis is zoned in on everywhere that Renegades is going to play. And Renegades continues forward into the blender. No shots landing for dupreeh, though. Oh, just now. That one didn't seem as likely at all, but it is the one that hits, and somehow Xyp9x is still alive, and he is causing so many problems. And now a tough hold for JKS and Nifty.
And even further now as JKS all alone, and that Glock seems to be just firing blanks. 4 alive and dupreeh, even after that little bit of a, let's call it a mare at the
Struggle
start.
bus? I don't know what that meant. Well, it should be
It's
easy.
provocative though, Jason, and that's all it has to be. So a nice bit of a free farm for Xyp9x, builds up the funds, always good to see for him. Nice to see it always going on the SMGs, I like that, I like it. There's wolves among the hens at this point, and they're looking a little hungry, so as is a centimetre away, peeking around the corner, and actually Magic just beats him to the drop straight up. JKS, that's not the shot you want to be hitting, but the trades come back in a little slower than they'd like, but Renegades aren't out of this yet. It's a 2v3, and we've plenty of time left on the board, but that's a swing factor. Magic stops it before it starts, and you can see Ustillo kind of back to all CS, and if I'm honest, Magic there really took that all into his hands and just controlled it.
The double drop. We'll see, dupreeh's gonna have a really tough time. It's kind of just shoot the player on the bottom, hope the second one falls into it, and it's just like that. 2 headshots, bomb down. Huge advantage in this round for Astralis.
Let's keep eyes on Renegades, where they're heading here. As it's about to flash high, try and help out Ustillo and JKS get out from Pop. The smoke still up, but Magic's in such a good spot here. Not to be challenged out just yet. Glaive now swinging. A little sloppy on that one, but it doesn't matter. Magic is there right with him, and they shut down any threat.
He's been hearing the footsteps, Device rotating back. This battle from Xyp9x, he can't get away, holds the spray, gets eliminated. There's Device with the op though. Now he can rotate over, get one more, and as they fall down, he'll have him in the open for a third. There's the peek, and there it is. It's so easy, it's so clinical. That is great movement for Device with the AWP, and he is single-handedly putting Astralis in a position to win this round.
There were threats everywhere for Astralis until that happened. Device finally goes down, but it's instantly traded out. Magis goes right into it. Nifty, you're done for. dupreeh finally makes it there in the end, but what a saving moment coming out from Device. Brilliant play coming back through. Such a quick shot to hit as well. Was that on Jacob? I'm not sure who was the first to go down on ramp, but it was so quick, and then just keeps the impact up all the way through.
Yeah, it really does. Moving into a new position every single time he takes a shot. That was a picture perfect.
Smashed it.
Yeah, nailed that one.
Out here. dupreeh, I think he's seen it all. He has. Just don't stack near dupreeh, I think, is the thing. Don't go towards Pop when you're on top of someone's head, because it seems like he's very good at that. So dupreeh getting so much room now, so much control back for the CT side. That
light was actually blocking Nifty's view, which is very weird where that boost was. So I don't even think he had a chance of spotting dupreeh out before that kill came in. So Ozza was just free kill, essentially. What do you do here if you're Renegades? That's the question they're trying to figure out right now. Jacob and Ustillo taking over box halls. But again, dupreeh has just been such a menace on this T side. He's either in ladder room, now he's in T mid. They just have such great positioning. They can react to almost any situation. Here's another smoke coming in. Renegades wants to beat it, and dupreeh's going to challenge, and he's going to win. JKS is up next. That's the bomb down. That's the round over.
Yeah, dupreeh's starting to get fired up. You can see him wanting to take these fights, getting to these positions, really limit what Renegades can do, and they are now down to 2 players, and it looks like Device even has eyes on this too. dupreeh gets a little bit of contact from them, but he doesn't have to overstep. He's got the bomb. They've got 20 seconds. They cannot leave here. Jacob might be able to sneak out for a second, but not without someone locking him down. This is a very tough situation for him, but overall, Astralis really getting a hang of things here. Finally stopping this one. We did want the convincing win, but a win at this point is perfectly fine.
Yeah, I mean, at this stage in the tournament, a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you do it, especially considering how impressive Renegades has been recently. This T side notwithstanding, they have looked solid. And now, yes, I think dupreeh just had enough in that first half. He was just like, all right, I'm going to challenge every single choke point. I'm going to take pretty much every single fight I possibly can. Renegades just going right back into what worked in the previous round, and that might be the read from Astralis as well. It's just, all right, Device push up, and that's nice. That's a great peek. Nifty, probably not even time to react. Device timing the peek with that flashbang perfectly, a huge advantage. And Renegades, do they continue to push forward on Ivy, or do they move elsewhere? And it looks like Yustillo considering to shift back towards T-mid is called off. But now with losing one player, losing Nifty with that AWP, it seems like there's some confusion about where to go next for Renegades.
Yeah, Nifty can be a huge player coming for Renegades, especially in this round. You can see him just going to create opportunities, but JKS not having the best of times there, and really not building much presence through from Ivy. It is only him working his way forward. Magisk is watching that from the back lines, but the rest of Renegades kind of eyeing things up towards A, at least for now, at least with the smokes. Whether or not they hit that site is yet to be seen, but Device finds Jacob so well. These aggressive off angles are paying off, and then some. Forced back by a Molotov, but there's more pressure coming in. Dupree instantly plays out, knowing the timing would be just working so well for him. And D combo, joined by Magisk at the end. Astralis on the verge of a fantastic recovery with minimal amounts brought back in, and great work from Magisk to begin it off with. Already Azza left absolutely shattered after a very poor start there, leaving just 4 alive with Renegades.
Device playing behind the Molotov, wanted that peek. 15-13 and a man advantage for Astralis.
Yeah, this is really good news for them. What Renegades do now after having such a brilliant beginning to this game, pretty heartbreaking if I'm honest for them, because they must have felt pretty confident coming into that second half. Jacob with an opportunity to maybe pressure Dupree away, but he doesn't have the angle and wins the fight. We're back down to a 4v4.
Now that is not a great play from Dupree, but you almost can't fault him considering how much success he's had throughout the half there and how good of a game he's put together. Look at this follow-up though. Zipnix, off angle at the upper ramp. He's got no teammates at the inner bomb site. If Renegades can get this kill, they can push in very fast. But Magisk has already rotated back. Glaive has gotten into ladder room, so all the opportunities now covered, and no one is going to clear that upper ramp. Zipnix can just wait patiently, no pressure. He's going to get free kills all day long, and that's going to end it. Triple kill from Zipnix, 16-13.
Absolute heartbreak for Renegades, but what a recovery from Astralis. They had a absolutely atrocious first half. Coming into this with a lot of pressure on their shoulders, and they struggled. There's no two ways to put it. They got absolutely hammered on by Renegades, but the second half comes around, and where were the Australians? And, well, plus some.